Okay, now that we have covered our if else condition and as well as else if, so both of them are done. Now we're gonna look into the different condition making statement, which is switch condition statement. In this switch, we will gonna compare it with the if. We're gonna compare it with the if, as well as we will gonna see what are the advantage and what are the purpose of using switch case when we already have a if else or else if. So let's get started. In order to write the syntax of switch, it goes like this. Here we goes with the variable that we have to check with, and the first difference between switch and if check all sort of conditions. So here you can see we are checking is equals to, here we are checking greater than equals to, and we can also check not equals to and less than equals to, here greater than. All of them we can check using if, but with the switch we can only check for the equality, equals to, that's it, no other condition. And how it works, let me show you. Switch, we write the keyword, then here instead of the conditions go here like an if, we only pass the variable, let's say in our case a. Now we have to open the curly braces, and inside the curly braces we have to add the case, and in the case here we add the condition which is only for equality. Okay, keep in mind. Then we add the colon, and then here we write whatever the steps, whatever the options we have to follow when this case get accepted. So when the case is done, we have to break it like that, and make sure you keep an eye on colon and semicolon. With the break you always use semicolon, with the case you use colon, simple colon. And once again here you can add all bunch of cases here, no matter how many of them you have. And here you can add multiple lines as well if you have multiple steps to follow, multiple options, or whatever you want to achieve when the case or the condition got matched. And just like if and else, you have a else. So switch also have one which is called default. It work exactly the same, and you have to break it. Now we're gonna look into it how it gonna work. Let's say we have a, and we don't need a double quotation here because we are dealing with the integer here. If we are dealing with a string, we can use it, and if we are using a variable, we can also use just a variable. So in this case it will gonna check for if a is equals to 1, if 2, if 3, and default will always gonna run unless you remove it. 1 2 3 1 2 3 default. Now let's go back and run it. 2 is running here because 2 is the value. We can also check it against the variable. So if I say b, if a equals to b, then run. And you know what, let's make it interesting. We will gonna return the value of a is equal, I will gonna say a value is, and another concatenation string. Remember, in our operators we use dot to concatenate and join multiple string or values together. Here we will gonna say a. So a value is, now it will gonna return a value as well. And let's add some space here. So whatever inside the quotation will consider as a string, and this will consider as a integer, but when they combine together it will become a single string. Or we can do this. Let's add another variable d and make it value of 2. A value is equals to b. We can add all this here to make you understand better. Save it, refresh. A value is equals to c One second. C. Oh, I'm sorry, because instead of D I added C. That's why I got confused, and so was the program. D value is 2. A value is equals to D, which is 2. Perfect. This is a simple switch case, and when you have to check only the equality, you always have to go with switch, because the reason switch is more efficient, most faster than if. Because if have all sort of condition and checking things, here you don't have that. You only have a simple place where you can just check for the equality, nothing else. That's why it is faster and more efficient. We have checked how to make a switch case with a variable, without a variable, with the simple value and everything. And in our case, we are using integer. We can also go with the string. So if you want, I can give you one little demo here quickly, so you will be able to understand it. A, B, C, B, C, D, A, B, C. Now in this case, A will be equals to C. You see, A value is equals to C, ABC. We're gonna come in the next video and we're gonna discuss the final and the very last logic making statement, which is condition tag. So take care for now. Bye bye.